Hello watchers and welcome to issue 18 of the Disney Dollhouse. In this issue we will be building a table from Beauty and the Beast's room, and we've got some extra moulding bits for the Frozen room and to finish Mickey's room off as well. So we'll be needing the wall panel from previous issues. So first up we've got some instructions as well as a little tip on how to make the paper that we've got with this issue, a decorative item, a little bit more realistic. So take note of that, and just how to affix certain structural elements in the Frozen room and where the moulding placement needs to be, and of course Mickey's final coving piece. Then we've got Ratatouille, which to me does not look like a Disney movie at all, the way that that's framed, but it is fantastically done. Yeah, so and then the movie's all about Ratatouille as well. I don't think we've got any Ratatouille stuff in the doll's house, or maybe we've got one or two little elements that might have a nod to it. But we shall see as time goes on. And then the back is just a blurb and also what's coming in issue 19, which is Frozen table and flowers for the Frozen hallway, and it looks like we'll be sticking it all together as well. And also something from Frozen entrance hall number 4. So that could be, not sure, it could be a paneling piece, or I don't know. We shall see. So let's get on with the bits and bobs for today. First of all, I'll show you the decorative pieces that we've got because they are really cute. First up, we have got this inkwell and quill for Beauty and the Beast room, but it's just so nicely done with the gold pieces, the gold finishings, and it sits rather lovely on the surface, as well as a teeny tiny little ink pot. So I'm guessing it's blue ink, so that's nice. And then we've also got Lumiere's girlfriend, the feather duster, but she doesn't actually stand up on her own. And if you look at the magazine, it looks like she's just leaning against the table. So, which I think is better because you don't want all your characters sat just flush anyway, because it just looks too rigid. Then here's the piece of paper that we were talking about, so we'll curl that up and make it look a little bit more like parchment in a little while. And then we have a table, but like with Alice's table, we need to stick the legs on, so we will do that now. So just put these to one side for now. In fact, before I get messy with any glue, let's curl this up. So they want you to just grab one end and just wrap it round the cocktail stick so it creates that curve. Now you can do this as tightly or as loose as you want to do. I'm going to try and make mine a little bit more curvy. There we go. That looks so much better than just a flat piece of paper. So put that over there. So for this table, I'm going to use all-purpose glue, and we're just going to be sticking these 4 legs in the slots. So let's put some glue on there first. And this is the glue that does get everywhere. So I'm literally just going to pop glue in each corner. You just want to pop these They don't need to go in any particular order, they just need to be able to fit in each section. Oop. A lot of glue in that one. So yeah, fairly straightforward. I'm just going to get rid of some of this glue off that piece for sure. Yep, and then that looks like that. Straight away. Easy peasy. And table. So we'll set that up towards the end. So then we need our wall piece from previous ones, and I think, shall I do Mickey's room first? Yeah, I think we will. So we've got the long coving piece in this issue and some more wallpaper. I'm just going to see over there. Let's just move the camera just up just a little. So I want the wallpaper to match this one, so it's halfway across. The flower detailing. So just gonna peel this off. Like that, and I'm just going to cut this excess a little bit off, but only a little bit, because as I've said in previous issues, I like to wrap the wallpaper around the corners. So hopefully banish any but I'm not going to do it on this one. I'm going to actually cut this one to size on here, because I think this coving piece will be visible as you take part of the doll's house off. So the last thing you want is a bit of paper sticking off the end. So I'm going to make that one flush, like so. Yeah. So hopefully now, just stick the wall in place for now, just so I can make sure. And slide this all the way along. So yeah, there needs to be a gap on here. It doesn't need to be flush against the wall, which is what I thought it was doing when it was sticking on the wall there. So let's just get some wood glue along the groove. As you can see, I'm not putting too much on, just in case we do have to peel this off for some reason. I'll squish that down. So as I said, make sure you've got a couple of millimeters on that side, and obviously a gap on this side as well. I'm gonna just put a little binder as well to keep this in place while we mess with the other side. Yeah, that's keeping it in place. So now we're going to want to flip over. And I believe we're going to, let me just quickly check the magazine again. Now the magazine tells you to do the frozen side first, but I've done Mickey's first. To be rebellious. So we're going to be wanting to glue this into place. So let's just get a bit of wood glue. On the deck there. And then we just want a little bit on these bits that stick out. That are going to go in the holes. Again, not too much because you don't want it to squish up, especially on the wallpaper. And then just pop that into place. And as you can see, because I left the overhang of the wallpaper, there's barely any gap there, apart from obviously where the hole is, which is nice. Then I believe we need to stick the coving piece along the top here. So this coving piece has got three, two lines going across. Then the edge of it is a slight triangle. So the fat part is the bit that needs to be at the top. And it needs to be flush, the straight edge needs to be flush with this side, and then that side's an angle for this corner where it's going to match up in later on, but also it needs to be flush against the top. Let's just take these off for one moment. So it needs to be flush all the way along the top. But mine is actually quite bowed, so I'm going to have to really put it in place and keep checking on it while it's drying. Yeah, that is actually level. But as you can see, in the middle here, it's bowed. So I'm going to have to really glue it down. Ah, Mickey's sides come off. And really clamp it down. So it's going to be interesting to draw. So I'm going to hope to clamp both sides down as the drying. So let's just get some glue on this bit. Again, just using not too much because you don't want it everywhere. Now pop it in place. Let's just keep Mickey's off for now. Right, so it's flush against that edge with a gap at the top just a little. There. And then on that side we've got the angle of where another piece will come. And then we've kept it as straight as possible with the clips. So I'm going to let that dry and then I'll stick Mickey's coving back on as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped, and if your piece is bowed, it's best to use binder clips rather than masking tape because A, you can rip the wallpaper, and B, it might not be strong to keep the shape. But let me know in the comments if you're having any difficulty with that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.